here it is. This is the rooftop tent I've been waiting on. Finally showed up. So, this is a Pittman. And I had it shipped to Jeep Life up in Springfield, Missouri. Which, yes, is a long drive for me to go and pick it up. However, with my schedule, it's about the only way I could get it. So, we're gonna cut this open and see what happens. Alright, here's our first look at it. Literally just cut this open here. So I'm gonna set this down and see what else we got going on. Okay, so I haven't set it down yet. This is what's gonna be the top side. And this other side, it's already got the holes drilled in there for the mounting. This is what's gonna attach to the rack. Alright, here's our very first look at it, just unfolded. You can see it's not even sitting 100% flat yet. Trying to let y'all see this as soon as I'm seeing it. It's cool, it's got double skylights on here. Now, I'd never heard of this brand before. The reason I came across it is I was looking at a Smittybilt Overlander, the small one. And I'd actually ordered one. So the reason I wound up getting this tent instead of the Smittybilt that I had ordered is that I ordered it through Summit Racing, and they originally gave me a ship date of, I don't know, like 2 weeks. So I waited that 2 weeks, and then they changed the shipping date again on it, waited another week, and then finally I had to cancel the order because I got a trip coming up going to Colorado where I'm going to wind up needing the tent. And so I was searching on Facebook Marketplace. Damn chicken, I got an audience. Anyways, so I searched Facebook Marketplace, and this guy Brandon showed up on there, showing a couple of different tents. So talked to him, and he recommended this Pittman. He says this is one that he has and everything else, and now it's quite a bit more than what the regular small Smittybilt is. But it's a family-owned business. They're based out of California. So figured we'd give it a shot. He could get it here in the time frame I needed. So that's what we're doing. Alright, so I got all the hardware laid out here. This obviously is a ladder here. Nice round tubular style. Got all the different warning labels and junk on there. So we're good with that. Got a decent vinyl cover here with some piping on there. I'm guessing that piping is what's going to slide through on the base of the tent. These are the hooks for the rain fly, or the steel rods rather, for the rain fly. Even comes with a nifty little instruction manual and a couple of wrenches. Looks like they're 10 and 13 double-sided. And then a couple of stakes for the guy lines. So, and then we got the rails up here. This is a Tuff Stuff bed rack. They're 57-inch model. And I was just checking to make sure these rails were gonna fit across the rack. So, looks like we're good with that. So I'm gonna start getting this installed. So something kind of cool, I was asking about this on the phone when I talked to Brandon, but He said he didn't need an anti-condensation mat, but didn't tell me that it's already kind of built into it. So it's not just a standard aluminum tray. It's got this air bubble. You can sort of see insulated fabric. It's all riveted down. And then the mattress, a little on the thin side, I think. It's really soft. Feels like it's not quite, but almost an egg crate type deal. So maybe it's just a nice spot, but it's, yeah, okay, cancel that. Not egg crate, but it is a memory foam. So, anyways, got my reels on. Put the ladder on, and then fire up the tractor and use that as my helping hand to get on the bed rack. Okay, so I got the ladder brackets on here. Everything bolted up nice. Now I watched a lot of reviews on the Smitty build before I was investigating tents and stuff. One of the common issues people had on there was the ladder brackets. You had to offset the ladder one side or the other. This one's actually nice, and it will go right in between the brackets, no problem. So, and yeah, there's going to be some slack, but this thing's got a hinge. You don't want it dead tight. So, anyways, I'm going to get this done. So we got that up there. Just got to get it centered up. Really glad I was able to get this tonneau cover to work. This Gator tonneau cover on this Tuff Stuff rack. It's awesome. So anyways, I'm gonna get the bolts in there and get this thing held down, then we'll set it up, see what it looks like. Alright, well, I'm not really happy with how this bracket is. See all that space? I don't like that there's so much of a gap here. So, I have some unistrut sitting in the shop. Now this is the bracket, and the one that's on the tent, I got it in the two narrowest holes. So I can get it a whole lot tighter with a small section of unistrut. Be a little bit stronger, it's more reinforced. And I think that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna get to grinding, get some of this cut off, and I'll be back. Alright, as you can see, that is much tighter fit. Able to get it all in there. I had to cut some fender washers. Can you see that? Yeah, I had to cut some fender washers because the openings in the unistrut was just a little bit large. That's alright. We got that on there. That looks much better than how that comes. Alright, we got it all tightened down. Tried keeping that section of unistrut about as even as possible all the way across. Not perfect, but anyways, so now we're gonna try and set this thing up for the first time. Alright, got it all set up now. Pittman Outdoors. It's their 1.4 tent. Got everything open. Like I said, we got the double skylights, and it's actually vinyl up there. So I think even if you had the ring flat off, you'd probably be okay. Now, interesting thing, the way I have this mounted, I cannot get that other rod, that support rod in for this other flat. I'll take you down and show you. Because what happens, you can see how this one's bent here. Well, it'll impact the cab on the other side. So there's no way, even moving the tent, I'd have to move it backwards probably, I don't know, a good 3-4 inches in order to get the clearance I needed. So unfortunately, I can't use that. With not one, but 2 shoe bags. And the way that it's underneath here, it's secured via these pull straps to be in this orientation, or you can undo them. Now, they'll be hanging so it's easier access from the tent. The only issue is these zippers on these ones are not very good quality. You can see this whole zipper is already broke. So, but that's only on one side. Other side, we're in good shape on. I can't do it on one-handed because it's too flimsy, but anyways, here we go. Pittman Outdoors. Got everything opened up the best I can. Like I said, that side's flimsy simply because it'll impact the back of the cab. So I'm gonna have to come up with something else, I think, for that. Now I just need to get a little bit taller of a lift kit on the truck because I can get under here and it's not hurting my head, but I definitely cannot stand up straight. As you can see, I'm under here, but I don't have much room and cannot stand up straight. And about a 4-inch lift kit. Actually, take that back. 6-inch lift kit. I already got the 2-inch leveling kit on here. All right. Got the tent all put away. So something on this Pittman is all that piping I was telling you about runs on that little channel down there. One side of this tent is fixed, but it's only on the narrow side. So what I did is I put that on the front because with this close as what I got it to the cab, it's real hard to get my arms in there to do anything. So I put that side there, got these Velcro tabs there, plus any wind, it won't be catching them on the back. And the rest of this is piping all slides in and just Velcros to the tent. Got 2 straps that run on the outside and Velcro on this side. And that's it.